friends, welcome back to the channel iQOO. In this one, I'm going to compare the display comparison between the Mi 11X device versus iQOO Z5 device. So this is a question which has been requested by a few of my subscribers asking me to make a video on this particular topic. So let's see IPS LCD panel display versus the E4 Samsung AMOLED panel, how much it can be a difference between these both phones. That's what I'm going to exactly demonstrate in this video, and I'll try to do the couple of testings as well, for example calibration test and playing the sample video without any kind of studio lighting effect and with studio lighting effect, and there will be multiple kind of testings involved in this entire video. In case if you want to know complete A to Z details about the display, then this video will be really helpful for all of you. First, quick thing. The advantage for the IPS LCD, there is a few things. For example, there is no black color crush issue, there is no green tint problem. This kind of problems will not be found in the IPS LCD panel displays. That's the one advantage which few of the users they will definitely consider. But having the AMOLED panels also having the advantage of having saturation colors and more contrast, and it's very pleasing to watch in the AMOLED panels. That's definitely I can accept totally. But right now let me to show you exactly what are the color profiles you can actually change between these both phones. Which phone has got really good customization option in terms of the display settings. Let's go to the display color scheme. In the Mi 11X device, you do have plenty of options like vivid mode, saturated mode, virginal mode, and advanced settings mode. In the advanced settings, you do have the enhanced, virginal, and the P3 RGB colors. So much of customization you can actually do for the image in the Mi 11X device. That's the one best thing which I did like in the Mi 11X device regarding the software optimization and software customization. In the iQOO Z5 device at this moment, you do have only pretty basic thing, standard, professional, and the bright. So for this test demonstration, I'm trying to select the bright option, so which looks really good for the colors and saturation levels, which is fantastic. That's the reason I'll try to select this option. Now we got to know about the default settings, what I'm trying to use, an IPS LCD panel and E4 type of Samsung Super AMOLED panel which is used in the Mi 11X device. Now let's start with the calibration test which I'm going to show you right now. The maximum brightness calibration test which I'm trying to do at this moment, the phone brightness will automatically increase to the maximum capacity. With studio lighting effect I'm trying to do, and without studio lighting effect also I'll try to do. So overall the brightness is slightly kind of better in the Mi 11X device because which has got really high brightness levels, so which will be slightly advantage. If you try to look at the image right now, you'll be able to clearly identify the difference, how much it is between these both phones. I'll try to turn on the studio lighting effects and then I'll try to do the same video again, then you'll be able to understand slightly better. Let me try to turn off the lights. And now let's start the test again, which is a calibration test. Now you should be able to identify clearly what is happening between these both phones. So try to look at the display. The Mi 11X display looks slightly kind of more bright. Yes. So that's the one thing which I can definitely admit. As you can see, so more brightness I'm getting in this Mi 11X device if you try to look at the colors. So let's move to the next thing, which is a minimum brightness, because we should know what is a maximum, what is a minimum. So we got on the maximum is very good in the Mi 11X device. Let's take a look at the minimum brightness as well. Which one is really good? For that I need to turn off all the lights. So all the lights are completely turned off in the phone. And let me to show the minimum brightness. So you can see both phones are having very good minimum low brightness levels. In the minimum brightness, you can see the colors doesn't show up slightly kind of brighter. In the iQOO Z5, it shows really good colors. Try to observe this area, this complete image. You'll be able to see the colors look slightly kind of washed out in the low brightness levels, but not in the IPS LCD panel which is in the iQOO Z5. Even in this section as well, clearly. So even if you buy the IPS LCD panel, that doesn't mean you will be losing any kind of colors, so don't think like that. So this is a video which I'm trying to play with the low brightness mode between these both phones. Now you'll be able to identify exactly what is happening between the two devices in the low brightness mode. So both phones are very good, so no doubt in that in terms of the colors and saturation levels. But look at the IPS LCD panel, you won't be able to observe the difference until I say you what is happening. So even the IPS LCD panel also looks really good while watching videos, friends. In the iQOO Z5, the panel which is used in the iQOO Z5 is also pretty good. In the Mi 11X device, you do have the options to customize. I mean different profiles, you can actually change it. You can actually customize different colors, black and white, or any other different color you can actually change. That's the one thing which I did like. So right now I'm trying to use with a full brightness mode. So full brightness mode, this is how it looks both phones. You can see. Try to look at the colors in the iQOO Z5. You can definitely identify the punch hole. Small punch hole is the Mi 11X device, big punch hole is the iQOO Z5. So in terms of the color accuracy, Both phones are very close, so nothing much more difference I can see in terms of accuracy of the colors. But one thing, as I said, the software optimization in the Mi UI is really good, where you can actually select different profile according to your needs. So different profiles. So using the video toolbox, which is fantastic option, you can actually get the black and white. As you can see, just with a single tab, you can change the HDR mode as well, which will slightly boost the colors if you try to select HDR mode little bit. So let me know in the comment section below, friends, which display you felt the best while watching videos. But for me, overall, it looks very good. But as I said, the software optimization and the small size punch hole, these are the few advantages in the Mi 11X device in terms of the display enhancement option. But the Mi 11X has got the black color crush issue and green tint problem as well. So the black color crush issue can be solved if you try to use HDR mode. So whenever you try to play the videos, try to use HDR, and the black color crush issue will be a little bit kind of prevented. But overall, in the iQOO Z5 also got pretty good display. It's not bad. I can definitely say that. So I did use plenty of other IPS LCD panel mobile phones, but I can actually feel this IPS LCD panel is also really good, but not as bright as compared with the Mi 11X device. I'm trying to explain, friends, each and every small detail in this video, because if you're planning to buy this phone, you should know all these kind of small details as well, because which you cannot find anywhere else. But most of the advantages are for the Mi 11X device only, and one only advantage in the iQOO Z5 is no green tint problem, no black color crush issue problem, because those will happen only in the AMOLED panels most of the time. So that's it, friends. Thank you for watching this video. This is a quick comparison between both phones in terms of the display. And regarding the refresh rate, 120 Hz, 120 Hz refresh rate, there's not much difference between these both phones. And touch sampling rate, 360 Hz touch sampling rate and 240 Hz touch sampling rate in the iQOO Z5. That's also something you should know about the touch sampling rate in this device. So in case if you have any other queries, let me know in the comment section below. Definitely I'll be able to help you out regarding this solution, what is happening between the phones. And don't forget to check out the playlist, friends, the playlist of each and every smartphone which I have created. Try to click on the playlist and try to watch the videos which I uploaded. The videos will give a clear idea what is going on with the iQOO Z5 or with the Mi 11X device. And based upon the reviews, you can definitely decide whether to buy this phone or not. That will be very good advantage for a lot of other users. As you can see, so many videos I did already upload on this phone. That's it, friends. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video, and let's stay tuned for more updates. Meanwhile, signing off and bye.